Hi, everybody, and welcome to another episode of the Smashing Skull Sessions. And before we kick off, I want a big shout out to our main sponsor, which is Rising Suns Brewery, who craft some incredible beers, lads, in Cork. If you're ever in, check them out. Right, this week I am absolutely delighted to have three members of Siberia here, lads. I thought I was going to get one, but I got three, so this is an absolute joy. Quim, Manel, and Jordi, lads, you're welcome to the show.
Yeah, thanks.
Hi,
Thank you.
hi
Thank
everyone.
you.
Great to see you, lads. I want to start firstly anyway with the album. I can't believe it's already a year that this album has been out, Statement on Death. Um,
Yeah,
Incredible album, lads. Really is. You're just getting better and better with every release. You know, I heard, like, I remember Seas of Change, Resiliency. I was saying, fucking brilliant post metal, top notch. How will they better this? And then Statement on Death comes along, man. How has it been received around the world, basically? Is everybody enjoying it, do you think? Have you got feedback?
yeah. We got some good feedback.
Mm.
We would like to get more, but for sure, where we arrive, we have a good return, good
Yeah,
feedback.
yeah.
Yeah, we are happy with it.
Manel,
Yeah.
would you change anything looking
No,
back
no,
now a
no.
year?
It's yeah. I mean, um, we didn't expect like uh like very a lot of feedback because
Mhm.
we're still in the end kind of small band if you say,
Yeah, yeah.
but yeah, it was amazing. The feedback we got
Mm.
was really cool.
Yeah. I
Like
mean,
the
I was wondering, lads, like the Spanish scene, especially post music, lads, it's not the biggest, I'm guessing. Like, I mean,
No.
you definitely need to look into Europe, don't you?
Yes.
That's where it is, Jordi.
Here in,
yeah.
in in our country, it's very, very difficult to
Mm.
sell this kind of music. It's very difficult. And here in our nation, it's Catalonia,
Yeah.
okay? In Catalonia, it's worst because here um, they move only bands that sing in
Mhm.
Catalan, and it's very difficult for us to sell this kind of music.
Okay.
We have wrote to media a lot of a lot of TV channels, and nobody answers us because and we always said that if we live in Center Europe,
Yeah.
probably more people
Hmm.
knows
Hmm.
us. We were able to play at more festivals because for us right now it's very difficult
Yeah.
to sell this kind of music. People doesn't knows us
Hmm. Hmm.
as a band, but when they saw us in live,
Yeah.
they amazed. It's like,
There you
whoa,
go. There you go.
whoa.
Exactly. And again,
And
like you said, it's hard to break through at home. Is it because
hmm,
it's instrumental music, or is it because even the titles of your music are in English?
no, probably it's an instrumental
Hmm.
instrumental music. When in the if you check in the Metal Blade channel, that
Hmm.
is our record there, and most of people in the comments
Yeah.
write in which minute they start to sing. So it's like, no, man, it's an instrumental music. So
Yeah. I mean, you should
Yeah.
be saying, like, this is our fourth or fifth release. You should get the idea at this
yeah,
stage, you know.
yeah. But even and there are a lot of instrumental music, great bands.
Yeah.
There are a lot of great bands of instrumental music, but for people always they expect the voice,
Was it
the
something,
lyrics.
Manel, was it something you ever thought about doing, bringing vocals into it?
Mhm.
Or
I think
guest vocals,
yeah,
maybe?
yeah. At the end we're just four members, and yeah, as Jody said, it's difficult to get um monetary help from maybe the government, you know, in
Yeah.
some
Yeah.
kind of cultural
I get you.
yeah.
Monopoly. Yeah.
No, que va, que va. I mean, the main focus is basically on, you know, pop music, maybe pop rock, I
Yeah.
guess.
Yeah.
Here in Catalonia, combative rock. It's like,
Yeah.
yeah.
And you know, it's a bit weird to reach out to this kind of organizations, you know, public organizations
Yeah.
to maybe, I don't know,
So
help
you
with
you get
the
you get no donations or anything so from any sort of
nah.
No,
nothing.
in advance, no.
No.
Advance, no. No.
No,
Uh,
we're now sorting the you know, builds and how many places we got and a lot of paperwork
Yeah.
to show them like, hey, we are a touring band, we exist, and
Yeah.
we are also like
we need your fucking money.
yeah.
Yeah, it's very it's very difficult. Most of people when we are in Europe, oh, thanks to come here, thanks to play, and they don't know how expensive
Yeah.
is for a band like us to keep touring Europe. The gas price, all the
Badges,
The,
no? The
yes,
tolls.
the tolls, and
the
Yeah.
band renting, the
Well,
driver.
There's so many hidden costs that people just don't know about. You know?
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean,
yeah.
it's an apps.
And we have to sell a lot of merchandise for making money, and at the end of the tour we don't earn anything.
No.
We have money maybe for make more merchandising and make more tours, and okay, this is our life, but it's very difficult for a band like that to keep playing in many places, and well, but
Yeah, especially
people
without
appreciate a lot that.
Yeah.
People appreciate a lot.
They do, and especially within these
Yeah.
circles, post rock and post metal, it's such a niche, it's such a small group of people. Like, and you know, even though it's a worldwide fan base, but every country has a small pocket, and they are so appreciative of bands like this.
Sure.
Who travel, you know. I mean,
yeah.
just going back to the statement on that album again, lads.
Yeah.
Like post metal, I'm calling it post metal. It's instrumental music, post rock, whatever you want to call it, but it's very hard to keep that style of music fresh and do something different, you know. But yet, this statement on that album, I think, lads, the atmosphere and the energy is completely different than the previous album. It's a bit darker. Yeah.
We want it.
That's what I was going to ask. Is that where you wanted to go with this album?
Yes. We want in every album that we have recorded, at the end of the recording, we always have the feeling that there's it's not the sound that people can listen live, and we always wanted that. And in this album we decide to record with our pedal boards, not guitar cabinets. So we always play with two combo amps, with two Fender Twin reverb, and the distortions, all the distortion are taken from our pedals.
Wow.
And this is the most sincere sound that we can, because people when see they are gonna listen that, and not
exactly.
not
And
more.
that's a big part of it, because
Yeah,
people want to
and
hear what you play live, what you record in the studio. That's just the same thing.
and we have recorded some brass section, and there's a lot of synthesizers, and that in at live people listen the same in the record, the same thing. And one of the for sounding different in this, we always try not to repeat ourselves, and making something different. And we love black metal, and Manel, it's a black metal drummer, so his incorporation was very, very good for keep making the things
different things. Yeah.
Yes,
it did make a big difference. Yeah, sorry, go ahead, Quim.
Yeah, our influences were going through a darker path before Manel joining in, and then I was like, oh, I know a drummer that can fit, and he fit amazingly.
And it does, though, Manel, because it does bring a new dynamic. The ability to drum with that black metal influence, it does create that darker vibe, doesn't it?
Yeah, I mean, I had different inputs, so the combination when we were practicing all the new songs and writing stuff for it, the energy was different, like kind of clashing points of view, but in the end, I think it's a really honest album.
Is it sort of giving us an idea of what to expect on the next album? Is it going to get darker again? Will it be a bit more black orientated?
Maybe we don't know yet, but
we have a lot of riffs. A lot of them.
That's
a
good.
lot of them. We have a lot of material, so
brilliant. Well, look,
we have to.
You have to do your homework with that, Look, I'm going to give everybody a taster of some of your music, lads. Most of you guys will already have heard this. I'm assuming everyone that tunes into the show has heard of Siberia. Let's call a spade, lads. But this is Stolen Childhood. It's the opening track. Fuck it, what a tune, lads. What a tune it is. Here you go, guys. See what you think. So there you have it, lads. I mean, come on, what a track. What a fucking beast of a track that is. Stolen Childhood. And I was just chatting to the guys about this while you were listening to that track. The riff is old, Jordi. Am I right in saying that this came from back in the Seas of Change era?
Yes, in the composition of Seeds of Change, not the one in the introduction. When ends the melody of the introduction, that Manel is in the hi-hat and me in the guitar. This riff was very old, but we just love to bring it to this new song and with another dynamic and yes,
it just bred new life with the new drumming. Basically, it gave it new.
Yes.
Brilliant.
Yeah.
Fantastic. And again, you also said, lads, it's the opening track to your current shows. Am I right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Man,
to start right there.
that is insane, lads.
Maybe it's a punch in the face of all the audience. So this was what we are searching for.
Yeah. So. I think you're going to achieve it, lads. It's unbelievable. Let's talk about touring, seeing as we've just touched on it. You're going out, lads, on the road. I mean, as I said earlier, it's a credit that you do this, lads, and people. I hope people appreciate what bands like yourselves go through to put a tour together. I mean, you're doing 14 days across Europe, going between. I'll actually call them out there at the end of the show, or I can even call them out now. Let me see here, lads. You're doing France, Austria, Prague, Slovakia, Poland, Germany, a couple of days in Germany, the Netherlands, France, and Italy. I mean, the mileage, the kilometers you're traveling for this,
and DIY. I mean,
it is absolutely incredible. And as well, one day off, and we just talked.
The second one,
the second day.
My girlfriend said, "Oh, but one day off. But maybe you can search it in the middle of the tour and hey, love of mine. We are not Metallica. We cannot decide. We cannot decide. So
if it were for us, it would have been a show too. But
yes, but
it's August.
I mean, it is a credit to you, lads. 2 weeks touring like that, and as you mentioned earlier, like. You're doing it for the love of the music, because other than selling merch to pay your way, there's no money coming in for this. This is sheer love of the music, isn't it?
Yes.
Yeah. I mean,
there's so less bands here in Spain that make the same as us. So it's very difficult.
And tell me, lads, how long did this tour take in coming together? I mean, to book 13 shows, book accommodation, well, sleeping in vans or whatever you have to do, but flights, travel. How long does it all take?
Maybe Oscar started
1 year ago.
It.
Wow.
1 year ago, maybe at the end. Yes, at the end of the last summer tour, Oscar start to
wow.
Maybe not 1 year, but 9-10 months.
At least starting to contact venues and maybe promoters from all around Europe.
Like I did see on your Facebook or your Instagram page there maybe 2 or 3 months ago, you were looking for 1 or 2 venues that you wanted to fill that you still hadn't. It's down to the wire, like.
Yeah. We wanted to feel the day off that we have. We wanted to feel that, but we couldn't at the end. But we reached to find 2 shows in the end of the tour that and one of them maybe it's gonna be something very great. Yeah,
brilliant. Have you other bands playing with you, lads, as you're touring?
No, in the last Easter tour, in the last Easter tour, we share five dates with our friends from Hungary, Toros.
Oh, okay.
And in this summer tour, we are gonna join them in the Fekete house.
Okay.
And we love them. We pass a very good time together,
That's it.
Very
and we love them.
beautiful,
We love
beautiful
them. Very,
people.
very, yeah, very beautiful people and charming people. Yes.
Yeah, I mean, you must enjoy this. I know we did talk there how hard and how difficult it is to go out on the road and tour, but you must love it to say that you're doing it every,
Yeah.
year on year. Yeah,
Yeah,
Yes.
Yeah,
if don't, we wouldn't do it.
And
exactly.
we
yeah,
have family, we have children, we have our known works, but but it's now or
yeah.
never. The
Exactly.
Kim and Manel are
Yeah.
very young, but Oscar and I, no, that's so.
So you want to
So
get it in, so Jordi,
we have
when
to
you
take
can.
the chance right now. So
Yeah.
And I am risking a job with this tour because I have no vacations, but I will leave the. So maybe when I come back from the tour, I have no job.
Maybe there's no point, Kim. There's no point in ringing in sick or telling him that you're not feeling well because he'll find out you're touring.
Yeah. Oh, and also this this is a pretty special tour for all of us because it's the longest one
Yeah.
we as musicians are are making
Mm.
are,
yes.
are going to
Unbelievable.
do. And
Our maximum was all the Easter vacation, all the
Okay.
Easter
10 days.
holidays,
Yeah.
10
days.
days
Yeah.
maximum, but now
so this one's going to be a new experience for all of us
yeah.
because
And
we
we are gonna try not to kill ourselves.
14 nights of it, I think there's some one or two of you
Yes.
may
yeah.
not come back after that.
Or like just going home and just all four of us are drug addicts at the end of the tour because
Or
we
maybe
cannot handle it.
we're gonna say, okay, guys, until October, we we see you any.
Yeah. Let's not talk to each other for 4 or 5 months.
No. We
We've
start
had
the
enough.
rehearsal in October, so
Brilliant. Right. I want to change things a small but so, guys, and talk about influences, musical influences. Um, I'll go to each one of you there. Manel, what obviously we mentioned it, black metal is
Yeah.
where you come from. What bands do you listen to now, and what did you listen to over the years growing up?
Well,
young fellas.
one of my favorite bands, which was actually playing yesterday in Bergen, in Norway, like in a really big festival, is Dimo Borgir.
Oh yes.
That one, I'm really hooked on that band right now. But I mean, of course, Slipknot back in the day too.
Yeah.
I don't know. I mainly focus on drummers that are
Okay.
cool, but also I don't know. I recently
like Lars Ulrich, no?
yeah. No, but I recently finally saw Godspeed You Black Emperor live.
Oh, nice.
Thanks to Jordi who recommended them.
Very nice, Jordi. I like it. Wow, big fan. So I know I know what you're going to answer when I ask you the question in a minute. But drummers, so Manel, who do you look up to? I won't say your idol, but who do you look at as being a fantastic drummer who you want to?
So many drummers.
Yeah.
But I guess Joey Jordison.
Okay.
For I don't know the impact who had on me,
right?
And I don't know.
Yeah,
I cannot choose.
Fair enough. Fair. Kim, tell me what did you listen to growing up, and what do you listen to now? Influence-wise.
I listen to mainly post rock and post metal, but also a lot of doom metal and stoner rock.
Okay.
In fact, I have another band that is making a doom stoner thing. And I don't know, Electric Wizard, Sleep, and Acid King, this kind of things. But and certainly a lot of post-metal bands that like Cult of Luna, like like Caspian, like
Russian Circles, maybe.
Godspeed. I don't listen to them
No?
a lot. No, some two or three records that really
Okay.
like, but it's not a recur. It's more occasional.
Okay, because again,
I don't know why.
Russian Circles came into my mind when I was listening to Payment on Death, the album, because the riffs are so heavy.
Stolen Childhood, the introduction.
Yeah.
It was an influence of Russian, of
Okay.
the first song in Giddens, of
Okay.
Giddens.
Yeah, yeah.
They start with the
Yes.
and they seem that the drum is gonna make a heavy riff, and not it goes up and make
Yeah.
with the tones, and but
Interesting. No, yeah, there you go. And actually,
we
that's their best
done
album.
something that, but yeah.
So Jordi, go on anyway. Influences for you. So
No,
like,
but it's not one of my favorite bands, Russian
Yeah.
Circle. But we pick always, oh, this idea is
The
good.
ideas.
Okay, we are gonna make it, yeah, but in our own style, sure, of course. In my early days, I always listened punk and hardcore, but
Alright.
when I met my girlfriend, she introduces me post rock, Walkway, Explosions, Godspeed, and Godspeed became one my favorite band ever. When I see them live, it was like, well, amazing
Yeah.
experience. When I saw enough 7 or 8 times, no, 6 or 7 times, and I always when I see the first projection of Hope was like, wow, and it's because my tattoo, for me, it represents this love for this kind of music, and for my girlfriend,
Yes.
and it has a lot of
It means a
lot of
lot.
feeling.
Yeah, it means
Yes.
a lot.
And after that, now I listen a lot of post-metal bands, as Cult of Luna, The Ocean. We love her, but my instrumental rock band, my favorite one is Caspian.
Yeah.
Caspian, they are so amazing. We have met them, and they are very cool people.
Yes.
In their video clips, Erin wears our t-shirt for us. This is, whoa, man, the guitar player of my favorite band wears my t-shirt. So
that's great to see, isn't it?
It is fucking great to see.
And come here, Jordi, there's a reason for that. Like, I mean, your music is fucking fantastic. So like, why wouldn't he wear your t-shirt, lads, in fairness?
Yeah. Spread the voice. Spread the voice.
Spread the word, Jordi, man.
Yeah.
Manel, sorry, did you want to say something there?
Yeah. I forgot to mention one band that also, like, when Jordi was saying that his girlfriend introduced him to Godspeed and post rock. Mine introduced me to Alcest.
Okay.
So it was also a band that I saw live, and it was and then they released Spiritual Instinct, and it's one of my favorites. Yeah. It's perfect from start to finish.
But it's great to see three of you there bringing something different to the table. You know what I mean? When it comes to recording, you've got black metal, stoner, psychedelic stuff, post metal. Yeah. It's
and Oscar will tell you, so Neurosis, Isis, and bands like this. So yeah. This is the beautiful of our music, that every one of us has very different influences.
Exactly.
But we patch all together, and this is
and create something like this, Les, which is brilliant, outstanding.
And we try not to copy any band. Because
there's no need to.
But you're right, man.
We pick some ideas, but then we ensemble together for making our own style. But
Just very quickly, because I know I don't be taking too much of your time tonight, lads. When you record, when you get together and record, do you all bring something different to the table? So because of your backgrounds in what music you're into, do you throw it all into a jamming session, see how it sounds? What's your
No,
no?
no. We don't make so many jams. So we bring our own ideas,
Yeah.
and Oscar and I, we put it together, and then we show to Manel and Quim, and we are like some ideas.
Okay.
And I love to post produce the songs. So
Okay.
after that I make the synthesizers and this kind of shit. So yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
again, and the album again. Now I keep going on about stating on that. The synthesized parts in that album really gave it another dimension as well, another layer, wasn't it? Is it
I'm
something?
learning. I'm learning every day more.
And
So,
I'm wondering, will we hear a lot more of it when it comes to the next album?
yeah,
That'd be
it's
cool.
our style. Yeah,
You know,
probably.
you're giving nothing away about the next album, lads.
No, no,
I mean,
no, no.
it-
So
it's not because we don't
don't-
want to, it's because we
We just don't
can't.
have it.
we don't know.
It's
We
like,
don't. Yeah, we have a lot of reels, but here in the hard drive. So
Okay.
yeah,
so
we
yeah,
mainly
yeah.
we mainly focused on touring and being ready for the tours, and
Yeah.
maybe
Maybe after this tour, when in October or something, we will begin to work on that.
Yeah.
Maybe.
If you're all still talking to each other at that stage.
Yeah.
Yeah. After that,
we're all
after that.
getting tired of the
This
same set
this
list.
tour is going to tell a lot. Right, lads, come here. I threw a couple of questions your way there last week. My 3 session questions. It's just a bit of fun, just to get a laugh out of it, really. Come here. I'll ask you all individually. First question being, what track would you like to do a cover version of? Any style or any genre? Manel, we'll go with you to start there.
But with Siberia.
Either or. If you want to do a solo project on your own, work away.
I guess Master of Puppets.
Master Puppets.
Because we already jammed it on
You can
on
explain
some-
that you have made a cover right now,
Okay.
Manel. Yeah, in one of your 100 bands that you have.
well, yeah. I'm also I'm behind many
Many bands.
black metal projects.
Okay.
One man metal thing.
Okay.
And yeah, I did a cover, but that was For Whom the Bell Tolls, not Master of Puppets. But
Okay.
I did the version, like the cover, sung in Catalan, different everything. But yeah,
Nice one. Yeah. Great track. Master Puppets is a
It's-
classic. There's no denying that. Like,
yeah.
absolute classic.
We already jammed it in. I think it
in
was
the
a sound check.
The sound check.
Yeah,
But it never made the show. No, never made onto the show.
no.
No. Kim.
Neither my Lars Ulrich impressions during the rehearsal. That drumming version will never be played live
No.
unless they let me.
Sometimes
Unless
in
they
the
let me.
rehearsal, sometimes in the rehearsal room, in the middle of a song of Siberia, he starts to play like Lars Ulrich.
Yeah, like
yeah,
and do the
Tongue out, yeah. Standing up
Yeah.
and sitting down constantly. Yeah.
yeah.
Brilliant. Kim, tell me, what track would you like to do a cover version of?
It's very difficult questions. Maybe I will take I don't know, some song like "Take on Me" or "What Is Love, Baby Don't Hurt Me."
I was expecting you to sing the song nearly, Kim. You gave me so many words.
yeah,
Can do the choreography.
I want you to sing.
So Aha's Take on Me. And what was the second track? Baby Don't Hurt Me. What is
Baby
love?
Don't Hurt Me.
Yeah, what is
Yes,
love?
yeah.
Baby, don't hurt me.
No, see, lads, you have a vocalist. Jordi, there you go.
Yeah.
You know, things have changed. Right, Jordi, yourself there, cover version.
I don't know. It's very difficult. It's very difficult. It's uh,
Or would you like to do something different?
I cannot say anything, but just in a project that many time ago offers us in there's a CD here in Catalonia, a company that it's called Hardcore Hits Cancer,
Okay.
and every year they make a record of covers, and all the earnings is for the cancer fight
Oh, very
for
good.
fighting the cancer. Okay, and they offer us for to make a cover, and it has to sing a friend of us and it was a cover of Quellertag,
Okay.
and I have the video of my guitar because but it remains there as an idea, but no.
That's interesting, though, and interesting story
Yeah,
too.
but I cannot choose.
No, that's fair enough.
Maybe someday.
Kim has so clear that he wants to take on me, but I cannot choose.
Right. Second question. So, lads, what movie or TV series would you like to hear one of your tracks appear on?
Yeah,
This is
We
not
have- we-
individually.
we have
this
thought
is
together. We have
Yeah.
thought together.
it's a clear answer. It's
Yes.
The Office.
The Office.
The Office.
Yes.
It's the series that we watch while touring and
Yeah.
Tell me,
Yeah,
lads,
a
is
lot.
it the UK Office or the US?
No, the US.
US. Sorry.
Okay. Yeah. Have you watched the UK Office yet?
I have it on DVD there, but
Oh, man.
still haven't had the chance.
You
So-
have to.
I'm planning to see it on this tour.
Yeah, it has to be one of my top 5 series of all time. The UK Office is just fucking amazing.
Okay, so
Yeah.
we are gonna.
While you're touring, lads.
Kim,
Yeah.
you can put the background like Michael Scott or not?
Yeah. Well,
here?
and no, because it's Zoom. I have it in Meet.
Okay.
Well,
Okay.
in my work, I do in my job that I'm about to lose and in 2 weeks. I have a background for Meet interview.
Okay, yeah.
That is the background of The Office.
Okay.
Yeah,
Oh, brilliant. Brilliant.
the interviews window.
I'm
Yeah.
actually starting to feel bad for you, Kim, knowing that you've no job to come back to. So it's going to be tough. Let's hope. Let's hope you sell a lot of merchandise.
Yeah.
So are you all agreed on The Office? So can we move on from that question? Yeah.
Yeah.
Right,
Yeah,
the
and
last-
it should be Dwight blasting it.
Yes, exactly.
Great
Black
stuff.
Street.
The last one, Les. Name a bucket list band that you would like to play with as a special guest or an opening act for what band?
Yeah.
Past or present?
Maybe Godspeed You Black Emperor.
Mhm.
It would
Yeah,
be
that
a
would be.
good one.
Yeah. For me, Godspeed You Black Emperor.
Hey,
Hola, yeah.
you were spot on 35 minutes, I think.
Yeah.
He's-
45. I told you 45 minutes.
He's like clockwork.
For me, Godspeed You Black Emperor, yes, it's my favorite band. But
Yeah.
now maybe Cult of Luna or The Ocean was so
Yeah.
great. So we can open the shows for them.
Right.
So
Brilliant.
Yeah.
And Manel, yourself?
Suno.
Yeah, those. Yeah, of course.
Manel Suno.
I mean,
Oh, of course. Jesus, lads. You've all your bands
Or-
on your arms. In fairness, you have.
yeah.
Nice
Yeah,
one. Nice one.
either that
Very
or-
good.
I don't know. Maybe Alcest would be cool.
Alcest, yeah.
Yeah, I mean,
Well, I suppose
they're.
the likes of Alcest, Manel, it would be easy enough to play alongside him if you're at a festival. You know, because your musical taste and your musical style could very
Yeah.
easily be at the same festival. Dunk maybe or something. Dunk Festival would be ideal. That's where you'll meet them and play with
Crossing
them.
fingers.
Fingers crossed. Great. Lads, that's all my questions for you. Come here, I want to thank you for coming on the show. It's very, very enjoyable. I enjoy that. I want to wish you all the very best on your tour, which kicks off on the 13th, lads. Anyone who's in the places we mentioned across Europe, check it out because this band are just something else. And again, I haven't seen you live, lads, and I can't wait to get the opportunity. But anyone I have spoken to have said that your shows are insane.
Yeah.
Energy, the energy
Thank
is
you.
supposed to be incredible.
Yeah,
Thank you.
energy. Yeah.
Yeah, it's all energy.
Yeah.
So that's it, guys. Manel, Quim, and Jordi, thanks so much, lads. And
Thank you.
see you at some
Thank to you, Pat.
No worries.
It was
at
a
all.
pleasure.
Pleasure.
Absolute pleasure.
Great
There you
pleasure.
go, folks. That's it. I'll see you in a couple of weeks' time. Thanks to Richie Duhig of the Metal Cell podcast, who edits and produces the show. And I'll see you all in a couple of weeks' time. Take care.